Is it me, or are there more and more creators who are taking a break, changing the format, changing the schedule, or simply quit? We watch these creators for hundreds of hours, having the time of their life, doing what they love, and they just throw it all out. Is the pressure that high? Is the challenge of entertaining us is that daunting? I think I have an answer to this problem, and it comes from our regular 9-to-5 jobs. Before we talk about the solution, let's spend 1 minute talking about how we got here. Creator economy is a fascinating place. Where else can you record a video on your phone about things you love and make millions of dollars? Creators flocked in millions into the creator economy at the prospect of quitting their corporate jobs and diving headfirst into their passions and making videos about them. They created online brands, they created the physical products, digital products, they created subscription services and continuously generated more and more wealth. It was an exhilarating rush as the viewer and subscriber counts kept going up, as the money kept pouring in, and unwavering support of their audience was coating them like a warm blanket. But all of a sudden, all of that starts slowly fading away. One after another, our favorite YouTubers started to post videos like this.
When I started this YouTube channel, I loved what I did. I loved working on projects, and I loved making videos to share those projects with the world.
From the perspective of the viewer who is making average money, doing regular job, some of these videos might seem borderline insulting. Boo-hoo! You made millions of dollars and now you're sad. Totally understandable viewpoint, but I'd strongly argue the burnout is not related to the lack of appreciation for your audience or the amount of money you make. Actually, quite the opposite. The desire to constantly keep your audience happy and to keep the cash flow that now supports the business and multiple employees that you have in your company are actually multiplying the chances of the creator burnout. What used to feel like a passion project now feels like a 9-to-5 job that you have to do. That 9-to-5 that they quit years ago when they went into the creator economy is slowly caught up to them. I think any occupation, creative, business, or otherwise, should follow this 4-quadrant methodology, where you have the amount of effort and the kind of output you receive. And ordinary in this context really means just normal, as expected, something that you will be okay with. The ideal quadrant where we all would love to be is this one, where you input ordinary effort and you receive extraordinary results for it. These 2 quadrants are okay too, as long as you don't make the extraordinary effort an expectation, because this is when you slowly start drifting into this no-go, this danger zone. Stay away from this quadrant. This is where the burnout happens. James Hobson of Hackersmith is a perfect example of this. He had to input extraordinary effort at the very beginning to get his channel going, to quit the job that he really did not like. That extraordinary effort started yielding extraordinary results in the form of his channel becoming more and more successful. But then James just continued to input the same amount of effort, working 80+ hours every week. This eventually resulted in extraordinary input becoming an expectation in order to produce ordinary, regular videos on his channel. James had to step away from his channel, step away from his baby, his passion project, because it became mentally and physically unhealthy for him. And James by far is not the only creator who falls into this trap on that exhilarating ride to success. The only way for us to break this pattern is to stick to these 2 quadrants as much as possible and making this quadrant a necessary exception from time to time. And this is where your long-awaited answer comes in. You made it. I promise to you that I will deliver to you the solution to this problem. My solution? The creators should be working 9-to-5. I know, but I'm serious about it. Creators should treat their newfound success in the creator economy as a 9-to-5 job. Build your processes around the idea that you're going to be in the office at 9 a.m. and you will stop working on whatever you're working by 5 p.m. sharp. It is a scary thought. If you're a creator or entrepreneur who burns the midnight oil on the regular, this idea may seem impossible. But so is your unhealthy lifestyle. What is worth? Losing on a couple of opportunities, making a little bit less money, but doing what you love for years to come. Or making a lot of money, taking on every single opportunity, and fizzling out like a match. Don't overglorify all-nighters, overly complex edits, uneven sleeping patterns, gallons of coffee. You do not have to work beyond 9-to-5 to be a successful creator. Make sure whatever you build requires you to work 9-to-5 on a given day. Then go spend the rest of the evening doing your own thing, spend time with the family, do other hobbies, recharge your batteries, and do it all over again the next morning. To drive this point home, don't take it from me, take it from Eminem. Here's Akon describing what it was like working with Eminem.
He comes in at 9 a.m. every day to the studio, takes his lunch break at 1, and is out of there by 5 p.m. And I asked him, I was like, yo, like, you know, like, what's up with the work ethic? He said, nah, man, it's just, I just like to be here. I treat it like a real job. I don't make it no more than what it's supposed to be. I don't allow it to stress me out. stay longer than I have to. I got a family, I got a daughter, I want to spend time with her. Like, I want to make time. And I stop and I said, damn, you know what? He's right.
I hope you found this useful. Stay away from this quadrant. All jokes aside, if you're curious to learn more about other problems that the creators are trying to solve as they build out their creative brands, check out this video that I made about Mattia Hapoya and Peter McKinnon, two of my favorites. Their dialogue was so interesting and engaging that I made a video about it. I'll see you next Saturday. Peace.